to our north. And we are bringing you team coverage on the threat to roll back more counties and what the numbers actually mean for your community.
Q13's Jennifer Lee is live from a new mass vaccination site in Snohomish County, while reporter Steve Kiggins is in Pierce County. And we'll begin there, where a popular tavern is racking up official complaints for its defiance to social distancing restrictions. Steve Kiggins has the story behind that conflict in Tacoma. Steve?
Yeah, a lot of those folks complaining their neighbors, they live right above this bar. This bar is called an American Tavern. It's been open since before this pandemic came around, but ever since businesses across our state are required to now follow these restrictions, these neighbors who live nearby say an American Tavern feels like a lot more like the Wild West.
I just wish they would be good human beings and think about other people other than themselves and making money.
Jennifer Braveboy shared this video she shot after a recent weekend. You can see there's a mess of beer bottles and debris left outside overnight. The tavern is only open a couple nights a week or so, but for those nights, neighbors say the bar is filled with people, packed beyond guideline capacity limits. Does it look like any other bar you've ever seen in COVID?
None. No.
This woman also lives above the bar, but she's asked us to conceal her identity. She doesn't want to cause any problems where bar's owners targets her for speaking out.
I just don't really want to be kind of in the crossfire of this.
The State Liquor and Cannabis Board fined the bar $500 last month for a 2020 incident. In total, 55 complaints have been filed with the agency alleging violations to the phased reopening guidelines. 17 of those came in just last weekend.
They've stayed open the majority of COVID unless they were fined. So they have usually huge crowds and no masks. And they just leave a mess inside and outside all around.
We repeatedly tried reaching owners of an American Tavern for comment, but we still haven't heard back. The sign on the front door claims people shared their love on Yelp, so we checked. And while some comments were positive, others not so much. One person complained about a lack of face masks. Another said it's a place to visit for those looking to catch COVID.
There's even like threads on Reddit about them keeping us in phase 2, so.
What about reverting back to phase 1?
That would be awful.
One neighbor said the bar now brings in a crowd from outside downtown, filled with customers who don't care about following the guidelines. And as many businesses do what they can to move back into phase 3, some worry businesses like an American Tavern makes it harder for everyone else.
I am definitely concerned about the outcome, whether it be the phases going back or just people getting sick. I'm concerned.
So many more people are concerned. This is just one of the places receiving tips to the state. The state regulatory agency tells us some 300 people reached out saying, hey, we've seen a business that are operating beyond those pandemic guidelines. Now, as far as the Washington State Liquor and Cannabis Board is concerned, they believe, look, if they overwhelmingly begin to believe that whatever is happening here is putting both the public and their employees at risk, they could pull an emergency stop and revoke the license here for these folks to be able to serve any kind of liquor. For now, we're in Tacoma. Steve Kiggins, Q13 News.